UncleLander has a present for you!
Hello everybody, I'm here and I'm back today, and today I'm not playing Skyrim because of obvious reasons. I am exhausted with the video game. I'm way too pissed off at Skyrim at this point to even play it. I might return to it at some point, but even if I'm gonna play on Legendary Edition, I'm currently just so fed up with the entire Skyrim bullshittery that I refuse to touch it. I refuse to touch that game. But today, and until Friday at least, I'm going to play the Mass Effect trilogy. I'm planning to play through the rest of this week. Well, until Friday, I'm gonna try to beat the Mass Effect 1. And yeah, Mass Effect. What can I say about Mass Effect? Mass Effect probably one of the best video games of all time, one of the best space RPGs or RPGs in general, at least the very first one. Definitely more story oriented than the other two games, and definitely with a more of RPG feeling than the other two parts of the game. I'm not even mentioning Andromeda. To me, Andromeda doesn't exist. What else can be said? I think the Mass Effect will be a great palate cleanser and a killer to have an urge to play Skyrim, because I'm gonna admit I still have an urge to play Skyrim, but if I have to think about what kind of bullshittery I went through and how much work I will have to go through again, I'm basically, that's kind of a motivation enough for me to not reach for Skyrim and reach for other video games that are available. But yeah, Mass Effect 1, let's start the game. I know I have not changed the game capture yet, so we're gonna change it when I'm gonna pick up the game. We're gonna launch it. But yeah, Mass Effect, one of my favorite games of all time. I never played it on stream. I always played it offline. I never played as an Adept. Therefore, I want to give this game a try. I'm gonna play on normal difficulty. I want to see if how proficient is Adept, because normally when it comes to playing an Adept, I always only had Liara as my companion. I know game is not capturing yet. I will capture it in a moment. I just needed to pick up the game in the first place. Also, hey Sleepy, hey Chicken, don't worry about being forced to work, because I'm gonna have the VODs of this stream for like 2 weeks or some, and I'm gonna post them on YouTube. Yeah, press any key. I need to minimize the game. I'm gonna make it capture in a second. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Game capture. Mass Effect EXE. There we go. And I also gonna have this. First I need to figure out if the OBS is even capturing. Okay, it's capturing, that's good. That means I can minimize again and disable the preview. Well, I'm gonna have this popping in over here. Okay. Alright, gonna start a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Well, there's John and Jane Shepard, but this is pretty much a default soldier class, and I don't want to play as a soldier. I'm gonna enter a new ID. Yeah, quick start. Quick start male and female, you know, might as well just pick up the other. I have noticed that they changed the model of the female shepherd here, because the normal default face was very, very different. I'm gonna go for custom. I'm gonna this time go for custom male.
Please log in to access your profile.
I mean, if there's a one thing that Mass Effect kinda killed off the very first bat is having... It's basically kind of... I don't know, it's like having a different... your own character. Like your own character only has your looks. Because you're still playing as Shepard, you're known as Shepard, and when everybody thinks Shepard, they think this face. They don't think your custom face or your name. Nobody cares about your name because everybody just calls you Shepard. So I guess I'm gonna just go with all of the John Shepard. They definitely have changed the way stuff is like looking.
Data corruption detected.
Previously, data corruption was looking.
Profile.
Yeah, the data corruption, like profile reconstruction, was looking
pre-service history.
much different. Was looking like an actual file corruption, and then and not like the body analysis of some sort. Okay, both your parents were Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations. They transited from posting to posting, never staying in one location. Colonist, you were born and raised in Mindoir, a small border colony at the Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindoir, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by passing Alliance patrol and enlisted the military a few weeks later. You were an orphan raised in the streets of the great megatropolis on Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Well, question. I know that depending on what are you going to pick here, you get a different quest. I think I'm gonna go for Colonist. I feel like going for Colonist. At least on this playthrough.
Confirm psychological profile.
Soul Survivor, War Hero, and Ruthless. Ruthless is like straight up just... Give me the freaking renegade points right off the bat. Kind of situation. Soul Survivor, during your service in the mission, you went horribly wrong, trapped in an extreme survival situation. You had to overcome physical torment and physiological stresses, and yeah, Soul Survivor is the one with the... yeah, I know what kind of... It's like the attack of Treasure Mars or something. Cerberus, I think. Early in the military career, you find yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risk your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the possible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from Alliance fleet. I think I'm gonna go for War Hero.
Confirm military specialization.
And I'm going for Adept because usually when I was playing this game, I went either Infiltrator or Soldier. Thing is, as much as Soldier is very easy to use and Infiltrator just uses sniper rifles, from what I heard, the weapon specialization in this game is gone. It's like, it's not there anymore, pretty much. So, no matter what kind of class I'm gonna be picking, I can still use whatever weapons I want. So, let's go with Adept.
Confirm facial identification.
Pam Chef Vanguard. Hey, you butt. Yeah, I'm gonna confirm the appearance. Like I said, when everybody just constantly gonna call you Shepard, they're not gonna call you your name. And even everybody says Shepard, this is what they think when they see or hear Shepard. I'm gonna confirm the appearance.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Colonist, War Hero, Adept. Yep. Confirm.
Identification confirmed.
I'm gonna play on normal difficulty because this is my first time playing as Adept, so I want to like feel how to play. No auto level ups, level scaling is classic, and squad power usage defensive because I only want to manage their offensive abilities. I could go, honestly, if I was really that you know, desperate. I would definitely go for insanity if I was really that desperate for a challenge. I'm not. Like I said, I want to like consider this trilogy playthrough as pretty much a palate cleanser from my Skyrim attempts, which were failed, and I don't want to dig into that. I would just want to have a nice, smooth playthrough, but without the casual difficulty, because casual is just way too easy. I'm gonna go with normal difficulty. Like I said, auto leveling up, that's absolutely disabled, because I want me and my squad mates to have specific abilities. Subtitles on, how to save on, enable tutorials, because I don't know what this edition of Mass Effect is really changing. Yeah, as a Vanguard in Mass Effect 3, you have like such a potential to do a lot of tech explosions, not just biotics. Okay, let's accept.
Well, what about Shepard? He grew up in the colonies.
He knows how tough life can be out there. His parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
I can already see the reflection in the mirror. Something in the original Mass Effect was non-existent. Hi, Jenkins.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Specters are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Ah, yes. Jeff Joker Moreau. How could we forget about this guy? Voice acted by Seth Green. I almost made a horrible mistake and said Seth Rogen. I'm piloting the ship. Fuck it. Yeah, that's official story, but only, I agree. Cut the chatter, you're overreacting. I would agree.
They don't send Specters on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
And I think that if there's one thing that I haven't changed, is that every time middle option is like between Paragon and Renegade and most neutral option, the lower options are always Renegade and the upper options are always Paragons.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Yay, plus 2 Paragons, pog. Okay, so we're back in the control of our character. We have codex, journals, and squad. The squad screens lets you, it's teams and whatnot. I can say already one thing, for sure. That we have already a good start, we already have a decent point of Paragon. And I'm gonna go with Charm. With Charm, I can pretty much use the Paragon options in the game. That's like, first 3 points, always go there. Always force this so we can have the best compensation options if you're caring about that. If you don't, then put whatever you want into. And from what I can see, I have the proficiency abilities over here. So I'm most proficient with the pistol and basic armor. I also have throw, lift, which lift is actually one of the abilities that I want to have, especially with Liara, because lift can like do a lot of AoE. Warp, that's obviously singularity. I don't remember what singularity was. Carries a vortex at an impact point, draws object towards it. 4 meters per second, 6. Okay, yeah. And I'm definitely not gonna invest in stasis. At least I don't know if I'm gonna invest in stasis, considering that. I mean, it can stop the toughest enemies from just totally ruining my day. But I simply don't know if I want to invest in it. I can definitely see situations when that would work. But okay, that's all the stats. I'm not even gonna look in the codex and journal because the game kind of explains itself. The one thing I can do is just I'm gonna create a first new save and we're gonna continue on.
I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
All right, let's talk with you. What is the press? No, that's a weapon. I don't need that. I want to talk.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Specters visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
Hold the left click. No, because ours are grenade. Oh boy, I need to relearn my controls. That's the thing. Map, squad, journal, codex, not combat. Holster weapon is H. Okay. Not vehicle. Use sprint, spacebar. Okay. So H was to use hide this. And there it goes. There we go.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Just need to remember that spacebar is pretty much most of the action thingy. Presley looks younger. In the original Mass Effect, he was already like pretty much. I wouldn't say pale, but I would say that in the original Mass Effect, he was already, you know, gray hair, a little bit more wrinkles. I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
What do you mean about that?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Specters are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre? A Turian Spectre on a shakedown run.
A Turian
It doesn't add
Spectre.
up.
Also, to answer your question, Mass Effect 2, when it comes to like solo mods, I never tried them. But when I think Infiltrator, like the strongest one would be Mass Effect 3. Like, even the multiplayer, which I'm gonna definitely talk a lot about it as we're going through the playthrough. I still remember that you can squeeze so much power out of the Infiltrator in Mass Effect 3. It's actually kind of scary how much you can squeeze out of that class. Okay, let's ask about stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
A cover?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
What about the captain?
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
So Joker now suspects that there's something different about it. Now this guy is suspecting something as well. Haven't played much of 3. Yeah, I played a lot of multiplayer in Mass Effect 3 after I finished my first playthrough. And I would say that it's a shame that we don't have a separate multiplayer of Mass Effect with Legendary Edition. It got removed, just like Pinnacle Station. But then again, Pinnacle Station was kind of not really a BioWare creation. So, yeah. I'm kind of not surprised. Turian Spectre.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was quite a long ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Okay. I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, Presley, the Captain Look at Me, I Hate Turians guy. Yeah, a small redemption arc. I know which DLC you're talking about, but I don't know. Time to talk to Dr. Chakwas again, I guess, and Corporal Jenkins. Ah, yes, the Corporal Jenkins, the most important, most valuable character in the entire series, because he just stays with us for so long, and his abilities are absolutely most valuable things you can ever get.
What do you think, Commander?
They even make
we won't be
Chakwas
staying on
younger.
Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Yeah, Jenkins, relax.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
In the Mass Effect, it goes from this is damn zoo. Oh, yeah. I mean, when we're gonna find the data pad, I'm actually gonna read it because that actually that is gonna be important, I think, for the game and for the story. You'll do fine, Jenkins, and you're totally not gonna die in 5 minutes.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had, and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Be careful, or you might die in 5 minutes because of the flying Roomba with gun.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
5 minutes later. Spoilers? You cannot spoil this game. Okay, so what does he know about Nihilus, or what do they know about Nihilus?
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Hey, Hyper. Hope you're doing good. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so what do they know about the Specters?
What do you know about the Specters?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
They hire detail on everything. Holy crap. There's no human Specters?
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Okay, what about Eden Prime?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Why are we going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Okay, goodbye.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
And there goes the Nihilus. Oh, he's not happy. I think he knows I'm late. Or does he?
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Talk?
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
And I heard it's beyond beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I kind of believe that on the first sight, Anderson kind of looks like an old leather shoes. Like, I know it's like all upgrade 4K graphics, oh my god, but I don't know, he looks like very, very old. He's definitely looking better, but I don't know if that is the better I would expect.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Hey, why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
You don't remember Kate David being in... Wasn't he always a voice actor of Captain Anderson in Mass Effect series?
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Specters represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Specters.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay, so what do we know about Protheans?
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Okay, so what do they know about the Eden Prime?
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Well, what about the beacon?
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
And what do we mean by wrong hands?
Like who?
The Paragon Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Paragon Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Actually... Okay, investigate. Okay, nothing else to know. I'm ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
When it comes to Sovereign, I would agree.
Engaging stealth systems.
I'm not going to talk about it in a moment. Right now we are in the middle of a cutscene.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Okay, chicken.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Have a good time at work. The UI is definitely changed.
Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
The weapons to hide away. I have 2 abilities right now. Warp on the number 1, and I'm gonna do throw number 3. I see Jenkins. The real hero. He doesn't need any points. He's the realist hero. He's gonna be like the best person on the planet Earth. He doesn't like. He's overpowered, pretty much. Yes, pretty much overpowered. When it comes to Alenko, we're gonna grind his decryption, and the moment we're gonna get electronics, we simply gonna we're gonna grind decryption and electronics first, because I want to use that to be able to basically open the containers. That's basically the deal. Until I'm gonna find Tali, which is not gonna be long. Because I'm thinking when it comes to my teammates, I'm gonna mostly bring Tali and Liara, mostly because all of their abilities are pretty good. Though Tali cannot really stand long in the fight. She's very flimsy. Yeah, I'm gonna also pick the Sentinel point. Yep, that's all. Just gonna make sure that it all accepted. Yes, it did. All right.
What the hell are those?
What the hell?
Gas bags. Don't. Oh, God. What happened here?
And those are gas bags, but of course, they didn't fix. Maybe it's just me rushing through the game that much. Yeah, gas bags are basically like harmless animals of Eden Prime. They're not gonna do anything. I need to get Alenko's abilities. I'm definitely gonna need his sabotage. Yeah, this is not what I wanted to do. I want to place this ability on the number 3, but I think the game does not really allow me to do that. Like, I can use his throw, but I just cannot. Yeah, I think I can only move my abilities in this game, so I'm gonna have to. Okay, so I'm basically gonna have to constantly go into shift and just cast my abilities and then cast cadence, which is I guess it's all right. I guess there's nothing that I can do about that. That I wish I could. Probably in Mass Effect 2 it's gonna be doable. Ah, dingus. God, dingus Jenkins. You're supposed to be the hero of this game. You're supposed to defeat the Reapers. Spoiler alert.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Well, I guess we're fucking doomed. The game over, guys. Yeah, he deserves the birthday girl. He's the real hero of this game.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yay, Paragon. I also have leveled up. Yep, rip game. The game is over, guys. There's nothing we can do. Let's see. What can I put? I mean, the charm is already here, so I think I'm gonna put basic armor, and I'm gonna place barrier, because it gives me additional ability as a protection. The real hero has fallen. He did. He will always be remembered. I'm gonna put 1 point in Adept, so I have all my abilities to do a little bit more than it's doing already. And Caden. We're gonna put 1 point in the decryption, and I'm gonna give him barrier this time, because I want him to live for a little bit longer. He's currently have 78 health out of 112, and barrier is gonna give him that survivability. Alright, let's move on. Oh my god, UncleLander, you even going the right? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Medicine can be applied to heal your wounded people. The friction and electronic challenges both can acquire by defeat.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
To be honest, if I'm gonna feel like
I'll try to catch
I'm gonna do the challenge, I'm definitely going to. Oh, Q&E is to assigned the NPC to a location. Okay, good to know. We got a man down. Hold up. What is the sprint? No, the control is to crouch. Actually, don't remember this the button to sprint, unless I cannot sprint when I'm in combat, which would make sense. Yeah. That character. One and only Ashley. She will die at Vermeer Williams. Because she will.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
I think Ashley Williams would be probably the second most hated character, if not by me, then by everybody else. Because everybody hates Jacob. Jacob is like an absolute brick of Mass Effect series. Ashley at least got some...
Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
I would say that Ashley at least got some spunk in her.
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Okay, so what happened to her unit?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Don't blame yourself. Oh, actually, yeah, do blame yourself. You're a fucking failure, Williams. Like, how dare you?
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Yeah, join us. I guess you have to.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
No, it's not. It's time for Vermeer. Remember that name, actually. Just remember that name. What about the Geth?
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Okay, what about the beacon?
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
We are boop for we are many of you, bud? I can actually go with that philosophy. And what about the scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
What about before the attack?
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Yeah, she's gonna do the same about the scientists, so no. What about Nihilus?
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Okay, never mind. Let's go.
Move out.
Oh my god, I got a third person in the team. Yeah, press the squad. Yeah. I already know that. I already remember that. I'm gonna give her points in assault rifles. Definitely 1 point in a soldier. And then I'm gonna put point into assault rifles and combat armor. Because I can. I'm not gonna use her all the time. Because the very first moment I'm definitely gonna keep Alenko for a little bit longer than anybody else. Okay, let's see. What do we have to contain? Anti-personnel and high explosive grenades. And we're gonna definitely play a game of me reducing everything to Omnigel. Eventually. Unless they have changed. Unless they have changed. Yeah, new skin, new me. Unless they changed the amount of equipment space that you have in this game. Because they could reduce it, but they also could increase it, and I don't really know how it's gonna be. Oh wait, when it comes to equipment, I also have the grenades. Grenade launcher. Not really much of a grenade launcher, but okie dokie. I really like the icons, honestly. Like the entire HUD change is actually pretty nice. All is perfectly visible. I like it. Bitch. Yeah, F is for melee attack, but I don't really think I'm ever gonna use it. Also, in Mass Effect 1 at least, what I still remember is that the people can actually make comments Like when they're going around, they're like, that means they have something to say.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
Yep, that would be accurate. Pistol and sniper rifle, Avenger. Yeah, I'm gonna take all. Mostly because I need a better pistol. And it seems like the Striker is more powerful but less accurate. And when it comes to me as my class, I need to prioritize accuracy a little bit more over the overall damage that I can deal to the enemy. I'm gonna keep anti-personnel stuff for later. What about Ashley? I could give... Yeah, this rifle is definitely better, so she can use it. Whatever.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Cute terror song.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright, we got journal.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
The audio cues are changing. If you are going in the middle of a conversation to like combat stance, like the thing that we see right now, the audio cue is just changing from like middle to like bottom left because I'm using 7.1 headphones. And if I remember correctly, yeah, I can level up. Augers. Okay. What do I want to put my points in? I currently have like every single of my abilities just spread kind of evenly, so I'm gonna go for armor, throw, and warp for now. Now Caden. We're gonna decryption, so we can like unlock electronics, and we're putting a point in electronics. And Ashley, oh boy. Okay, we're gonna put assault training in soldier because that's gonna just make her live for a little bit longer, I suppose. And maybe just in case I'm gonna save, I'm gonna create like 3 save slots in which I'm gonna basically save regularly, I suppose.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Oh my god.
It's a good place for an ambush.
Husks.
Keep your guard up.
I remember husks in this game. Holy crap. Weren't they annoying? I really wish I could just... I don't know, just put this on a different ability tree or anything like that. Caden Overload. We have Throw, Overlord, and Sabotage. Damages enemy shields with certain radius. Overheats nearby enemy weapons. Well, technically speaking, the husks, they don't have any weapons, so I guess the best thing we can do is just do a throw, and that's it.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
I think this guy is lost. Bye. Also, the husks have shields. Okay. Do we have a guy to my right? No. Okay, I just want him to expose himself. So this guy has shields. Overload, and I'm gonna throw a warp on him. And there's another. And I want this guy to be down the ground. Yeah, before I'm gonna be able to like spam abilities left and right, it's gonna take a little while. And I think, yeah, this door is like, I think it's locked behind the quest, like a small little baby quest.
It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Okay, open the crate. What do we have? Pistol, assault rifle, and heavy armor for a human. I'm not gonna use heavy armors. That's for sure. So I can reduce this to Omni Gel. And I'm gonna need that Omni Gel. Hey, they also changed the sound for the for like reducing to the Omni Gel. It's less noticeable. I'll take all. Also gonna open this. It's another Omni Gel. There's nothing over here. Okay, let me check the equipment really quick. Not the squad equipment. So I want the pistol. This one seems better when it comes to damage, but it's worse when it comes to accuracy. I'm gonna wait for a better thing. I'm just gonna wait. And now easy decryption. Oh boy. Well, it's definitely not Skyrim decryption, so there we go.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
It's actually one thing that I do is that, like she says, thank the Maker. Like they're implying like there's some kind of religious system in the game, but I think this is like the only mention when they have like anything close to like religions. Like the only later, like when you play the game, there's only a mention that there's a freedom of religion and whatnot. But besides that, there's nothing else.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Ain't here, ray of sunshine. What about the attack?
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Nihilus.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Okay, what about the beacon?
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please, this isn't the time.
Well, your assistant seemed to be a little bit of, cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
She was looking at him. I'm done with your bullshit. And I can shut him up. Yeah, we are not going to, because that's pretty much a renegade option. I don't want to use those. Even though there are some renegade options in this game that are absolutely hilarious, the actual top hilarity and badassery when it comes to renegade options are in Mass Effect 2, hands down. In Mass Effect 1, you're just straight up evil and mean. But in Mass Effect 2, like, some of the renegade options are actually pretty funny. Okay, I'm gonna leave them be.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
I could kick him in. Let's switch back to the weapon. It seems like they kept the overheating rounds from Mass Effect 1. Not overheating rounds, but overheating mechanic from Mass Effect 1.
Saren.
Nice.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh no, the obvious betrayal is obvious. But I love Saren, don't get me wrong.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Well, they definitely changed the way the freaking Sovereign is looking. Much more clearer. Warp speed. Okay, so we had husks. I don't know when they're gonna approach, if they even going to. There we go. One down. Okay, I need now your overload. There we go. And I need your throw. That should teach them. I didn't even look if I have anything new in the inventory. I guess the only way to like check it out is by going to the menu. Like I said, I haven't played this, like, the game series. I have played multiple times, but I haven't played the game itself in, like, well, quite a long time. Like, at least 2-3 years. Ah, crap. There we go.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Yeah, I guess it's safe. It's not really safe. It's never safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Okay, what about the attack details?
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Maybe, maybe not. What about the beacon?
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Okay, what about the ship?
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was a jamming signal?
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Yeah, that was a ship. Okay, goodbye.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Yeah, you should come clean about, you know, whatever you guys hiding behind your back.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Smuggling is a crime. Stop! You violated the law! I really would love for Shepard to actually say these words.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
And this is why I'm putting points into like into the speech skills because of this. I could also go put points in intimidation so I can unlock the red option, but I want to go for all the blues so I can basically get the most possible best endings when it comes to this game. Like I said, I don't really remember this game 100%. Because for example, I don't really remember where I should take Rex with me. I don't remember I should take... I kind of remember when I should take the Garrus with me, but all in due time. First, this.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might be knowing something.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
Okay, nothing else.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Well, Paragon +4, and you got Stinger 2 and upgrade combat sensor. I have never seen a good purpose of a combat sensor in my life. Unless I am mistaking that upgrade with a different one, then yeah, sure. Manual bypass. There we go, even more equipment that I might not scrap, but we'll see. First, let's see what I can do. So it's me. I'm only caring about... Ooh, Stinger 2. I already see that this is much better, so I'm gonna equip it. And I only have anti-personal stuff, so... I cannot really do anything about that. I can give... Yeah, Kaylin's not gonna use anything, and when it comes to Ashley... Yeah, I could give her the Lancer 1, but what's the point? So there's no point of giving them anything else. Alright, got a better pistol, let's move. I think I'm gonna change my weapons. I'm gonna kinda... Ooh, sniper rifle. Yeah, just give me that pistol. I really like that when you change your weapons, there are like animations playing for the weapons. Oh my god, that's actually quite cute. Okay, I think this is the spaceport. I was hoping that I'm gonna find a container or something around, but... Investigate Nihilus? He can wait. Don't worry about it. Nihilus is fine. He's totally fine.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Yeah, you need to be more careful when you're popping out of nowhere when people are armed, you know?
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
Okay, tell me what happened.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Okay, what about the beacon?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
And the Geth did not found him somehow.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Lucky break for you.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah.
Imagine...
Yeah, I guess.
Imagine how rough of it...
I don't really want to think about it.
Imagine how rough of his... Like, not how rough, but how hard sleeping he was. That he basically slept through this entire bullshit. What about that ship?
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Okay, so we got all the information that we wanted from him. Now I'm gonna get him to give me some of the stuff because the call mentioned him, and when we're gonna pick up this option, we can basically get some stuff.
Your Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Yeah, it does. Smuggled any weapons?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Yeah, let it go, Williams. Remember, Vermeer.
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
You should make amends.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
High explosive. This is where the sniper rifle always comes in handy. Yeah, this guy needs to start charging so I can know what to do. Yep. Okay, so let's start with punch and definitely overload. And he's gone. Just kinda hoping I can, like, disable his stuff. If I disable his stuff, I meant his weapons, but I guess that's not gonna be an option. Oh yeah, there's one more Geth that's still alive over there. Hey, level up, nice. This is why I wish I had Singularity or Lift. one more. Yeah, there's actually two more. I don't think I will be able to hit him from here. Okay, before I'm gonna use the escalator or the little tram over here, I'm gonna level up my squad. Okay, let's see what we got here. 3 points. One here, and I'm gonna put one in shield boost. That's a basic armor. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, let's just go for basic armor. Not really gonna use anything else. Okay, Caden, we're gonna equalize the electronics, and I'm gonna put point into sabotage. It's not really equalization, but I need him to have electronics maxed out as well. Ashley, William. Oh yeah, Ashley. Soldier is, like, in my opinion, such an easy class to, like, level up. Because if you focus yourself on only leveling up assault rifle and sniper rifles, you can just beat up the entire game. You don't have to worry about a damn thing. Okay, John Shepard. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm gonna save, and that's gonna be my third slot. And I'm now gonna save from first slot, second, third, and so on and so forth. It's actually quite amazing how Saren looks.
Charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence.
It's actually quite impressive how Saren looks way, way different from any other Turian in the Mass Effect series. It might be mostly because of his, well, augmentations that he have. Oh yeah, the bump time. Yes. Do I still remember where all the bombs are placed? There's one.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay, that's one charge. If I only remember how to sprint. Wait, there must be some kind of keep biting for sprint. Oh, so spacebar is also sprint. Okay. Good to know. Okay, that's number 2. I'm still used to using shift to sprint more than anything else. Yeah, that's a shock trooper. So what are we gonna do with him? Yeah, Overlord, and I'm gonna throw him out of the window. That's another guy over there. Yeah, this is the guy. So what I'm gonna do with him? I guess sabotage, and I'm gonna throw him a itsy bitsy warp. There's still a sniper, but he kind of blocked his own aim with that shield. Yep, that's a sniper. Snipers can actually hurt quite a lot in long distance. Ooh, assault rifle, heavy armor for Krogan. I can actually take all of it. It seems like Kaden is pretty much hurt. If he's gonna go down, I'm gonna have one tech skill person in my team. And if I remember correctly, F is for... No, it's not for healing. Do I have to use this? Hold up. Oh, I guess I have to. I don't really remember the controls in this game. Yeah, okay, I already see the husks. Okay, I want to know which husk is gonna approach me first. So I need to kill them anyway. Okay, this guy. So what are we gonna do with you? Kaden is blocked right now because he's casting some kind of his own ability. So I'm gonna do a throw on him. Okay, now it's your turn. So, warp and... I guess throw so he can go on the ground. In Mass Effect 1 there are no biotic explosions, because in Mass Effect 2 and 3, if I was up to use biotic explosions, I would do warp and throw as the basic one. Hey, Scary. Yeah, the beacon's gonna be the last thing we're gonna click in this place. Oh, so my character has a stamina bar. Good to know. Shield battery and weapon upgrade improves sighting. Okay, let me check my equipment really fast. I'm not looking for the pistols. So let me check my own. So I have anti-personnel and improved sighting. 7% accuracy. I can take that. And, hold up. Because I have the grenades. Light armor Onyx, that's the one I have. That's heavy armor Krogan. I think Ashley can... There's more accuracy into this one. By 4 points. But much lower damage. I don't think I'm gonna give that to her. Probably should turn it into Omni Gel. Hey Scary, hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well this Tuesday. Yeah, I need to remember that I have such thing as stamina bar. Easy decryption, you say? It would be fun, they said. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Shotgun assault rifle. Take all. Because if I'm not gonna scrap it into Omni Gel, there's gonna be a different use for it. Begin manual override. Yes, please. Oh, crap. Need to pay attention. It's chemical rounds. And heat sink. For overheating. Chemical rounds I actually really enjoy because it's a type of ammunition that's like damage over time. And I really like damage over time, like abilities and spells and anything like that in video games. I'm gonna take it all. And actually I'm gonna apply it to my little baby pistol. Chemical rounds, popular with pirates, criminals, blah blah blah. Go to the high toxic compound, toxic damage, 6 damage per 5 seconds. Yes. Because it's universal, because it always works. So it's kind of a type of universal ammunition that I can basically have with me at all times. Is there anything else? I think there's only one container in the corner, and after that I will be able to proceed with the story. Medium armor Turian. Well, I'm definitely gonna have Garrus Vakarian as a companion throughout my missions, and I'm definitely gonna give him an assault rifle because most of the time in this game you don't really use that much of a sniper rifle. And I think the AI of my companions is actually a little bit better with... If they have a proficiency, they're gonna definitely use it much, much better. When it comes to assault rifles, at least. Well, time to investigate the Prothean beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing.
Actual
working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
Shepard just absorbed every single NFT into his brain. He copied every single NFT, and now he has them. We are on our quest to unlock the ultimate NFT.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
She's like dodging him trying throwing trash. It's like, oh, it's him being angry again.
Must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
I'm okay, I guess.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
I actually remember one of the theories about this. Oh my god, I don't like the way she's staring at me. I actually remember one of the theories about the entire Mass Effect series, that it's actually one of the most awful theories, but let's assume that Shepard dies during the Prothean beacon, and basically we are going through like kind of post-mortem visions, and when you achieve the destroy ending in Mass Effect 3, it's actually him waking up from that beacon destruction. Like everything that happened between the entire game, it basically is just a dream. Like I seen a theory like that, and it was like, why? No, just shut up. Okay, don't blame yourself. Actually, blame yourself. Blame yourself for all of it.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I also have a different theory that I just created right now as we speak. I do believe that Ashley is actually a sentient being that lives in the several multiverses, and every time I'm being nice to her, she actually has a hope. Yes, I'm gonna survive the Vedmire for a change.
I appreciate it.
Yep.
Physically,
confirmation.
You're fine, but I detected some
the facial animation are the perfect
brain
confirmation
activity,
of what I'm saying.
Abnormal beta waves. I also
100%
noticed
proven
an
and not
increase in your
joke
rapid
whatsoever.
eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
It was all a dream.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Mano,
aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I feel bad about Jenkins. Without him, we cannot defeat the Reapers in like next 2 games. Like, what the fuck are we going to do now?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Yeah. Jenkins wasn't my fault. Jenkins didn't die. He just ascended to a higher plane. Now he stops Reapers in the multiverse. Why is Williams here?
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Yeah, good, whatever.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I'm pissed off about the Geth.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Okay, so you wanted to talk.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
We've got nothing to hide.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll stand behind you and your report,
Council.
Oh, you're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Specter, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Specter's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Hates humans?
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
A vision of sorts. A vision of all the NFTs from the galaxy. And now I copied them all into my brain.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Warning.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
And what will we say to them?
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
And I think you might be right.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Specter. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Understood.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Specter status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright. Got journals, got experience. If I remember correct, yeah, we also have to talk to her. And there's also Caden on the corner. And Dr. Chuck was too. Oh, actually, when it comes to the Shepard, to the lockers over here, I do actually recommend looking into this locker as late as possible, because at least I what I remember from the original, the classic version, the later you're gonna look into this locker, the higher grade weapon you're gonna get, or equipment, or anything.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Okay, let's talk to Chakwas. Actually, most of the stuff that's gonna happen... Hey, Tasty. Actually, most of the conversations that are gonna happen, most of the time, they're gonna happen on the ship. And every single valuable mission I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna have to go with these guys, with my, with the teammates, with the crew, pretty much. Personal questions.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Yep, Mass Effect. Mass Effect is pretty much my favorite game series of all time. One of my favorite game series of all time. Top 5. I love this game series. Any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Especially the first game. I don't know, I have a very soft spot for the first game because it actually reminds me the most of the role-playing game more than anything else. Okay, Captain Anderson.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
And what about Caden?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
L2?
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What do you mean by complications?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Alright, goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
What gameplay changes? You can sprint in the middle of a battle. And that's already a good starter. That you can just, sprint whenever you want, of the battle, during the battle. The UI is nicer. What other changes? I don't really notice anything else. So far everything is pretty much good old.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Well, Caden doesn't really want to talk to me. Hey, Anderson, I actually never had a conversation with him.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Never mind then. Let's talk to Ashley, I suppose.
Hey, Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
I would say that even weapons are slightly easier to use, because I don't know if it's just me, but I definitely noticed that even the regular pistol is far more accurate in this game rather than in the original. He will, yes, Jenkins will be missed because he's the hero that everybody was looking for. He was the one to banish the Reapers in Mass Effect 3, but he's dead now. The game doesn't make any sense anymore.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You've earned it. Well, yeah, 100% earned it. Yeah, whatever.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
And how are you holding up? we need to be nice because it's a Paragon playthrough.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
You helped. Not really.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Mm-hmm. Totally glad to help you. Glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Mm-hmm. That's not true. I only did it for Paragon. And also, if I remember, I can go down to... I think... Wait, did they make the entire Normandy as one piece instead of a loading screen over here? That's great. In the Normandy Vehicle Bay, using squad members' locker allows you to do blah blah blah. Okay. I can equip Kaden now with inventory if I feel like it, and anybody else. What about this? Oh, I remember this guy. He's basically the weapon seller.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Paying?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
I mean, he makes a fair point. Considering the fact that he's paying with everything for his own goddamn pocket, then yeah.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
You bet, Commander. Yeah, you got a medical upgrade and a grenade upgrade. I can definitely buy this. And grenade upgrade, yes. What I can sell to you? Well, I don't think I want to sell anything right now. But I'm definitely gonna need that upgrade for the medical and the grenades. It's like a basic thing. I really like that they made basically the Normandy elevator a one piece with the ship and not a loading screen. But I still need to get used to the fact that sprinting is a spacebar and not a shift. Presley. Maybe Presley has something to say.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yes, it was such a... It was so rough to lose Jenkins. It's unbelievable how difficult it is to lose the most valuable character in the video game. Or should I say the most valued? It's actually most valued is much easier for me to pronounce than valuable. And it sounds better. Okay, let's talk to Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Oh, that went fast.
This is an outrage. The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not
yes.
happy about it.
Ambassador
Saren's their
Edina.
top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
The second most punchable face in the Mass Effect series, in my opinion.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Specters. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Specters. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I think I hate you more. Important locations marked on the map and to access it. Yeah. Everything in due time. Ooh, I can override this. Alliance Patrol Report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during the patrol of Argos Row. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do you want to send in a recon team? Yeah, that's a side quest. We're also gonna try to do as many side quests as possible. I think I need to go this way?
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What a nice little freaking ball. Embassy.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Volus are usually just exactly like that. Small balls, small gas balls with attitude.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Well, I'm still gonna ask about it, because that's gonna make him a little bit pissed. Or at least I hope it does.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
What about the culture?
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
I mean, that's adaptation as well. What about the ambassador?
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Yeah, because you're so small.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Okay, Council admittance.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Well, you have to wait as long as you're gonna have to wait. Why are you so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Well, I mean, considering that the moment they joined, they have like expanded 10 times, then I guess now it's time for them to actually work to show that they are worth all that, of all of it, instead of demanding constantly more and more and more. I should go. I actually wonder if she's gonna say that.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Oh, no.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Yeah, yeah. What about you?
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Yeah, Elcors are freaking amazing. And we can actually learn why they talking the way they talk.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Ah, roasted. But yeah, he's so wrong, because if I wasn't like, if I wouldn't care, I wouldn't ask him in the first place. I mean, it makes sense.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
History, then. Hold up.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
What about the culture?
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
A calm giant. I actually like that. I really like that. Ambassador.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Yeah, more or less peaceful, because if I remember correctly, there are actually not only there are mods, but there's also remarks of the like Elko army, which are basically walking tanks. Okay, I should go.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
At least this guy is nice.
Good day to you, human.
What about you, Mr. Zelton?
Hello there, human.
Hello.
Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
With curiosity, what's went wrong?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari Consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Damn, what happened?
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Okay, where's she?
Where can I find this Asari Consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Yep, and that's pretty much like a guide to get another side quest in the Citadel, but I am not gonna do that side quest until I'm gonna reach a specific levels of what is the name of that ability? Not ability, the charm. Yeah, which actually from the next level I need to put another thing in the charm because I have another spot open as we speak. I think that, yeah, usually there was like Samish Batya over here, which was the side quest that I could like do on a spot, but I guess it's not available right now.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Bet. Okay, more experience. More experience. We're gonna, I never really finished the quest with the scanning of the keepers. I never managed to.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Wait, this leads me downstairs. I want to go this way first. Ah, it's this. It's this guy. We can have a conversation with him. Executor Palin. Isn't Executor Palin like a guy that can give me a side quest later? Or we can go to this guy to complete one of the side quests? Hey, Eric. Diplomat advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotic, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together. We must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking in the Cluster. Join as one body can we right the wrongs done by our kind, to our kind.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
No, not really.
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Yeah. What is your attitude towards humans, or what's with it?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What about the Specters?
What do you know about the Specters?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
You don't like them?
What do you have against the Specters?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
What about the CSEC?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Alright, what about the investigation?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Alright, fair enough. Goodbye.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, this is a bar, but I can have some conversation, maybe get some free experience.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Well, there's you, this guy over there, which we're gonna have a conversation with him later because he's related to the quest. There's a bartender, and there's also this guy.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she would. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
I mean, we had a mention of a consort before, and it seems like this guy has a little bit more information on her, so let's go.
What can you tell me about the Asari Consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
She must be really good at talking. Or maybe she's just good at using her mouth.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Okay, what about you, Nasana? I think Nasana can give me a quest.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Or maybe not. What about the bartender?
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Why not?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Okay, fill me in.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
I already know about Shaira's and about the entertainment.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
So Cora's Den is basically the mean people's place.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Yeah, it's another keeper over there, but I haven't started the quest for that yet. I don't even know if I will start. I could, but I just don't feel like walking around the entire citadel and looking for those little crawly little things. I guess let's just go for our objective.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Yeah, we don't have a time to talk to Evina. That's just not gonna happen. Citadel. City locations. Citadel Tower.
Saren's hiding something.
There goes
Give
the
me
man.
more time. Stall them.
The Chad.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Yep, Garrus, probably one of the most favorite characters in the entire series. You don't like Saren too?
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Doubtful, because it's council. Can I talk to Gaholko right now? Because he's like right over there. I just don't remember when he gives me his quest. Does he give me his quest? Can he give me his quest right now or later?
To speak with one of the councilor's assistants. Commander?
Nope, he can talk with me later. That's fine, that's okay. And there goes Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
And how did you get involved in all of this? Also, it's funny how Council just totally ignores the testimony of the only person that actually saw everything from the very beginning till the very end, and they just call him traumatized. If you see somebody getting shot in front of you, you are gonna get traumatized. Like there must be a reason for him to get all that trauma. Like, cancel. Just cancel things.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Wow. Wow. Jesus, that hurt me so much. Insults, how typical.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Specters.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Specters is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Yeah, how about quit protecting him? Because, well, obvious villain is obvious, but still, Cancel, like, wake the fuck up.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
God.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now?
You tried, Anderson.
My innocence
you
against
tried.
This kind of testimony.
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Actually, Anderson tried to at least get a little bit of attention because Council obviously will not listen to any evidence. Like, if you have one eyewitness, that should be already damning enough, or at least give a serious suspicion. And Council's like, yeah, whatever, just a human guy that you just saw everything, but let's not care about. That's basically the approach of the Council. You won't see the truth, exactly, and they're not gonna see the truth until the third game.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Specters is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason: to exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Okay, but how do you even know Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Okay then, now what?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Yeah, we should actually find him. Well, for obvious reasons.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I think the captain deserves better.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
You want me to go see him?
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
Okay, so, what about you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
That's actually rough to meditate when it comes to this. I mean, sure, killing civilians is bad, but I don't think the but even should appear, but look. I wanted to say that sometimes killing civilians, at least in this case scenario of the video game, sometimes maybe killing just few civilians is actually worth saving millions, you know? The needs of the billions outweighs the needs of the few. But I was still not... Okay, let me put it like this. If there was a way to avoid killing all the civilians, like if he could perfectly avoid them, then yes, he is an absolute monster. He should get punished for that. But considering that all got covered up, yes. But let's be honest, if there was no other way to deal with the situation, I guess he didn't done that badly. But we don't really get that many details when it comes to what really happened, like details behind the mission of Anderson and Saren. So we can only have suspicions.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
That also is true.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions.
Like, exactly.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Yeah, he's a monster, but we already did that. Council and the Ambassador.
Our Ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Yeah. What a surprise, right? First the Council asks us to go on the borders to most dangerous areas, and then they're like, no, we... we don't care. Until Reapers arrive.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Okay, what about the Harkin?
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
And why protecting him?
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired.
Oh, one of the first.
A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I think that it should not matter which he was. To me, it doesn't matter if he was first, second, 25th. If he's fucking up, he should be just moved aside. It doesn't matter which one he is. Just because he has the name of the first security guard. Fuck that. Fuck that. Specters.
I want to know more about the Specters.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How they are chosen, organized, is this legal? Yes, it is. I mean, I pretty much know everything that I wanted to need about Specters from previous conversation, that they are chosen by the Council. They're elite operatives, that most of the things they're doing are Black Ops, and they can do mostly like things above the law. Like, they don't really have to care about certain rules, and Council is always going to cover up for them. That's pretty much, it is what it is. And there's also, they're pretty elite, because there's only, I think, a couple dozens of them. And I'm gonna ask you for the leads. I'm gonna go.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
There goes the
in the
line.
Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
There goes the line. We should go. That's the best line in the entire game. No questions asked. The best way to say goodbye to anybody. Oh. Okay, can I talk to Hulk right now, or do I have to do it on the next?
No, I just want to. Commander.
Yep, I think we're gonna have to visit the specific place and then come back to him.
Up to something.
Oh, he definitely is.
The one over by the Keeper.
Yeah, the one I'm standing in front of.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Ah, yes, Solarians.
Yes, is there something you want?
Following the Keepers.
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Why not?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why the lies? Why you're lying?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Alright, let me help, because that's technically a free experience.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm with the Alliance.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Yup.
Well, I suppose I could use the help.
The man with the
You'll
plan.
need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activated each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Got it.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna, like, do all the scans of the Keepers. I could try. I could definitely try. There's no guarantee that I'm actually gonna get into it that much. Okay, I can see another Keeper over there. Keepers are pretty much like free experience that you can get. Keeper scan. And if I remember, at a certain point I'm actually gonna need to scan as many Keepers as I can because I need to level up. I actually need to level up right now because I have one charm point available to be unlocked.
I'm not so sure.
I'm not so sure.
And you can bet the Volus
Well, now we're gonna have to go to the Norris then. And hold up, isn't Samish Batcha already available? No, first we need to go for Garrus. Yeah, first we're gonna have to go for Garrus. The Presidium. This elevator leads down to the Presidium. There you will find the embassies, the Citadel Tower, the Emporium, the Bank, Consort, blah blah blah. Behind is the Citadel Tower. The Council covers the far end. Yes, we already are here, so we know that.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Yep. Oh.
So now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
So I can skip the elevator in this edition. That's interesting. That's nice to see. That's actually gonna help me a lot because there's a plenty of situation.
Look at that bug thing over there.
Please do not disturb the Keepers.
Look at the bug thing over there. Yeah, look at that vampire over there. Ashley.
Allow me to be your guide.
Yeah, let's not use her as a guide. No, that's not the thing I want to do. I'm still used to. I'm way too used to using left shift to run. Oh, big stupid jellyfish. Yeah, we cannot do it right now.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
Big stupid jellyfish is gonna be a little bit later. That's a CSEC Academy. And I need to get to Nora's Den, and I don't think I'm actually going the right way. I think I should use the taxi over here. I should also try to like get around, but I think the only way to get around would be from that place over there, because there's a shop, there's Emporium over there. And Emporium might give me the grenade upgrade. And Medigel upgrade. Jesus Christ, my character has low stamina. Like he sprints only for like a couple seconds, then he's like He's kind of like me. For now at least. Before I'm gonna get into good shape, it's gonna take me maybe like a month or two. Because I'm going to the gym every day now. Ah, that's Baron Levon. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. We can get information about the Turian from this guy as well. Instead of going for the other gentleman. Okay, Emporium shopkeeper, talk.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Yes. Personal questions.
Who are you? This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Yeah. Let's see what you got.
Items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Non-human armors, upgrade standard items. Let's go for upgrades first. And we have armor and weapon upgrade. That's weapon stability, which I don't think that's really that necessary. And special projectiles. Those are hammered rounds. Plus 25% to weapon force, which I don't think that's gonna be that necessary.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Show me your items. Oh, this one is pleased to do so, Hugh.
Now let's see. You have unique item, the Sidra fabrication license. I'm gonna buy that. Also have an Omni tool. Omni tool, it's not really gonna help me that much. I need a different thing. Yeah, you don't have anything else. As far as I care, if I'm gonna get the license for trading with those items inside of Normandy, I'm gonna be absolutely happy. Okay, where was the taxi? Because I want to get to Nora's Den. Rapid, I think it was Ward. Yeah, Nora's Den. Nora's Den. Cora's Den. Potato. Potato, just fired the gun, Patterson.
That's him.
Okay, so his shields are down. I'm gonna punch you to the ground so we can take care of the other guy. And you're gonna get also punched down. And okay, my ability is blocked. Let's go for warp.
Those were Saren's men.
Where? Saren's men. High caliber barrel. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Why not? What's the high caliber barrel? Less heat absorption, less fire rate, but more damage. I don't think that would be good. I'm gonna go for accuracy for now. Ah, yes, lovely. The nightclub. What could possibly go wrong?
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning.
Uncle or not, the favorite old big guy you will ever find.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Yep, let's try our best. Rex is like very good character. I love him. Wait, this is not what I want to do. I'm still making a mistake of pressing shift for sprint. That's a patron. I'm gonna talk to Kin.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security.
Yeah, instead you're bald. Maybe you can help me.
Paragon, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Wow, big secret! Oh my goodness, what secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Specter. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush.
He wasn't.
First human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Well, Captain Anderson is actually gonna give a more clear explanation because he's kinda lying. Anderson was not the first human Spectre. He was a candidate to be a first human Spectre, but something went wrong.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
I think that's most punchable face in this game, number 3. How do you know this?
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
That's kind of disgusting.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Okay, I actually like that line. But that's not what I'm here.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
Captain Anderson.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
He kinda earned his rank. You shouldn't say that about him.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Specters kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
Yeah, how about you quit blaming others?
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
Yeah, no matter what kind of conversation we're gonna pick over here, it's all gonna summarize the same dialogue. That he should, like, sober up and stop blaming others, so there's no point of talking.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Maybe. Ooh, did I level up? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, so Charm definitely goes into 1. We're definitely gonna level up Throw and Warp. Then we're gonna go for Barrier. Caden, I can put 1 point in Decryption and 1 in Electronics. And Ashley, well, you're not gonna last very long. Sorry to say that, but I'm gonna put 1 point into Soldiery, and that's all I'm gonna do. Still cannot get used to.
Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre.
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass, but he's just messing with our heads.
Ass and a pig.
Probably right.
Okay, so now we need to get out to the surface, I think. Ooh, another keeper, okay. That's scan. Rex is like the best uncle figure in the entire game, hands down. That's an elevator, so we can go through here, I think. Ah, yes, lovely. I'm actually kind of starting from a good point, because if I remember correctly, Garrus is on the other end. And if I'm gonna go this way, there's a shop and I can buy more licenses. And also side quests.
I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Oh, sure, of course.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How investigations are linked?
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
Okay, makes sense. Why me?
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I've read your file. If anyone is going to uncover corruption here, it's the hero of the Skillian Blitz.
Yes, just butter my butt a little bit more. Source of info.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Okay, consider it done then.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Okay, there goes the quest that we are going to do along the way. Also, if I remember correctly, somewhere, there he is, Conrad Vanna, and he definitely looks differently. Because if I remember last time, he was like pure blonde.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive.
Okay, experience. Let me see if I can buy something from him.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Hey, Shaky. Yeah, let's see the supplies.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Unique item. That's Medigil upgrade, and ooh, I don't have enough credits for that. Damn. Okay. I need to keep the assault rifle for Garrus. I'm gonna sell the Banshee. Medium Alpha Turian, that's gonna go for Garrus. I don't think I'm gonna need a shotgun anytime soon. Weapon, I got heat sink, armor, I with shield battery. I actually should put shield battery on myself. And yeah, all the ones, all the cheap guns, I also should get rid of those. Just to try to gain some credits. Alright, well now this is all I'm gonna do. Not much, just, you know, playing Mass Effect 1, enjoying it, exploring and learning the story of the game. Yep, give me those more shields, hell yeah. Okay, let's go and talk to Conrad Vanna. Oh, actually, hold up.
Welcome back, Earth Clan.
Did I...
Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Return to the colonies?
Most excellent.
I can at least buy the license, so I'm gonna do that. But Medigil upgrade is gonna have to wait a little bit. Gotta talk to Conrad.
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Wow, a fanboy.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
Well, that's a slight over-exaggeration, in my opinion.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Bye, Felicia. Yeah, he's totally not gonna be a reoccurring actor. And by that I mean he will. Especially in Mass Effect 2. I do believe that the way you talk to him actually describes his presence in the future games. Or at least so I believe.
that your professional opinion, sir?
Observant as always, Caden. He's right, Chief. Yeah, to some extent, yes, he is right, but big place. It almost seems like somebody did not really knew what to what kind of response to actually attach to this guy, so they were just like, big place, yep, fucking send it.
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The Council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
You think they butchered Caden? You don't like his looks? I don't really see him being that different.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to get me in a tinfoil miniskirt and thigh-high boots, I want dinner first. Sir.
That will be enough, Chief.
At ease, Lieutenant. Can't see her in a skirt anyway.
Damn, straight you can't.
Ready to move out, sir.
Did they? Maybe it's just the lighting here. I don't really think he's looking that bad. Yeah, very possibly. Very bright lighting in that location. Just a video game, it ain't gonna be perfect.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Sniper. Okay. So I need to throw on this guy, and I also need to throw at this guy so they can sit on the ground for a second. That's two at the same time. There's one more. And dead. Is that all of them?
Clear.
Yep. That was easy.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
It was a huge risk. And that's actually true. It's way too big of a risk.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Okay, we can protect you.
I know those men threatened you. But if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What about Saren?
Does this have anything to do with the investigation into Saren?
I think it might. Dr. Michelle, tell us what happened.
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Alright, so where did she go?
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
Definitely that evidence, but do we know anything else?
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Well, we need to find her first then.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Yep.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
I'm not even gonna question.
You know,
That's Garrus. We're taking our boy
Fist.
in.
The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
We could use him, but we don't really need him. I'm planning to actually take Rex when I'm gonna be in a C-sec, because then we can actually save Fist from dying if I remember correctly. I'm gonna use, we can use him, but I'm not gonna get him.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the C-sec Academy.
Yeah, and he can't stay over there.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the academy before he leaves.
Yeah, just a little, it's a bitsy
Move
talk. And level up, Garrus and Caden. I don't care about anything else. Ashley, goodbye. You're not needed. See you at Vampire, bitch. Well, not really skipping Rex. You cannot skip him. It's impossible to skip Rex. But it's about basically taking Rex later so we can allow Fist to survive. Okay, so we got a squad. Okay, what I can do for my character? Definitely a barrier and the Adept, because we are still filled with charm. What about Caden? Yeah, this the same. Decryption and electronics. Actually, can I put one more? No. Decryption and electronics, that stays. I want to max out those abilities on him first. And now Garrus.
Stay a while and listen.
Flash, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Let's see, he has electronics only after the first aid. Damn. That's not really making me happy. I'm gonna definitely grind him in assault rifles. Turian agent, yeah. I don't know about that first aid. Increases squad healing. Maybe sometime in the future. Right now, I'm gonna put points over here. Tactical. What's dampening? Does damage 6 meter radius. Enemies cannot use biotech. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna definitely level him up for dampening. That electronics is like under first aid. It's like so, in my opinion, hurting him as a character class. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna take a break in a couple minutes. But I'm doing pretty good. I hope your Tuesday is going well. I really don't want to take the first aid to unlock the freaking electronics, but I guess I will have no other choice. Besides, we're gonna definitely grind Tally to have electronics and decryption instead of Caden. So yeah, let's pick assault rifles, tactical armor again, more of decryption, and the last is gonna be first aid. And now Caden. Yeah, I already have this distributed pates, the perks of Caden. Now the equipment. Garrus can get a better rifle, or not, because the Avenger seems to have lower accuracy but more damage, so let's not do that. That's a damage, no. What about... we don't have anything, really. Yeah, we need to wait for Garrus to actually level up a little bit with his equipment, because he cannot wear this armor. Hey, Witchy! Alright, appreciate it.
I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Okay, let me see if she has any
supplies. Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
And medical interface, exoskeleton. She does not have the upgrade for the first aid kits. At least not now. Maybe sometime in the future. Anyway, got the team. Let's go to Nora's Den and pay Fist a visit before I'm gonna take a break. Ward. Cora's Den. I would say Nora's Den. I don't know why. I always make that mistake. Well, time for Itsy Bitsy Fights. I don't have any more abilities unlocked, at least not for now.
Fist knows we're coming. Look out!
Yeah, look out. Where's the weapon overheat? There's a guy right behind the column. I can definitely throw you off your feet. And we definitely need something against you. Let's see, overload and the warp, I guess. Thug, you say?
Clear.
Yeah, the chemical rounds are very good.
Stop right there. Don't come
Initiated,
any
Witchy.
closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
Yeah, save yourself.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
Easy. Easy convo.
I would have never thought of that.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
That's definitely one of the more effective ones. Let's see. What do we have? Avenger and Shotgun. I'm gonna take all. Oh, I remember this room though. You're gonna use your little baby turrets, aren't ya? Yes, he will. Okay, one at a time. Sabotage. And actually, not double sabotage. Damn it. And warp. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it differently. I already casted it, didn't I? Let's overheat your ass.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
And actually, the fastest way to kill or to get rid of the face is just going for the turrets. Because killing him is just, I don't know, kind of bothersome. Turrets, just eliminating the turrets and he's just giving up. Smart move.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
What happened?
You better start explaining before I lose my temper.
The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location, now.
Here on the boards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Yeah, get out of here.
I never want to see you again. Is that clear?
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
Oh, that was easy. Okay, I need whatever's on that PC. Okay, now we need to sprint, because we have limited time to actually save Tally. And guess what? There's definitely gonna be people outside. There always are. Yep, I can see by the scanner that there are people outside. But I have chemical rounds, and that's the DLT. So even if they're gonna hide behind the corner, they're still gonna die. Also, all hail doing damage to the shields. Also, I prefer to keep my abilities for the current fight. Because they're gonna be a couple questionable people. such a good
Where's
sniper
the shadow
position
broker?
too.
Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Alright, let's go. You're a little bit too obvious of a target, son. That's a shield. Unless I'm gonna see this guy popping out, I'm not gonna do anything with him. He's already dead? Pog. Okay, hold up. Now I can overload you and give you a warp. But when it comes to you, we're gonna give you a free sabotage. Ah, they actually have overheated my weapons too. What a prick. Now it's like a dance. None of us can actually fire a weapon. Okay, let's do it like this. This and throw. GG.
Just set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Are you okay?
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
Her face is actually a little bit more visible through that helmet, and I appreciate that too. A little bit more detail. A friend.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you'd better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Pilgrimage?
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
And what does she mean that is something of value?
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Alright, please continue.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
Is that true?
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
What's the conduit?
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Reapers sounds familiar.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Yeah, like in other two games.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
She might be right.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
It's actually going to be quite interesting how they pretty much hid the presence of the Protheans until the third game, until the DLC. Which is quite interesting, because normally when you think Protheans, you don't really know their shape until the very last DLC. Like, if we discovered that the Collectors are pretty much the Protheans that got indoctrinated and basically genetically modified. So you got some kind of, I don't know, some kind of glimpse, but you have to still figure out on your own. Only the DLC actually tells you and shows you how Protheans were actually working as a society and how they were looking as a characters.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right.
Pesky
We
Saren.
need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Useful. No, she's definitely useful. Mostly because of her abilities, but besides, Tali is my favorite character, hands down. Like out of all the characters, I would say that Tali would be number. She would be fighting with Garrus for number 1, 100%. So Tali and Garrus, two of my most favorite characters in the game. And then definitely there's Morden and Legion and everybody else behind, with Jacob being on the last place because of obvious reasons.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Yay. Okay, so we don't need Caden anymore. I'm gonna take Tali and I'm gonna take Garrus because we don't have any additional muscle. We're definitely gonna take Rex later. We're gonna replace the Garrus with Rex because Rex has biotic abilities, while Tali can cover all the tech abilities, and I'm also serving as an additional Adept, more or less AoE, definitely later. Okay, except the squad. Alright, how's the minimizing the game looks over here? I'm actually gonna save the game. Yeah, override this. Okay, how's... Okay, so if I'm gonna minimize the game, the music is still playing. Unless I'm gonna go to the options, sound, and I'm just gonna minimize the sound to 0 for now, because what I want to do right now is take a little break, make myself some more tea, stretch up, refresh myself, but I'm not gonna take too long. I'm gonna be back with more Mass Effect after this break, and after I'm gonna play some clips from my other previous streams. Thank you guys very much so far for watching. Thanks for all the follows. Hope you guys enjoy me playing this game, and I'll be back with more in a couple of minutes.